Russia-Ukraine war latest news. Russian Baltic fleet monitored by NATO submarine hunter. Publicly accessible flight data indicates that a number of NATO assets, including British surveillance planes, closely monitored Russian forces in the Baltic Sea this week. The aircraft monitoring service Flight Radar 24 caught one of the GPS signals sent on Wednesday. The signal belonged to a Royal Air Force P-8A Poseidon, which is known as the Poseidon MRA-1 in the United Kingdom. Using Coordinated Universal Time, Newsweek's map follows the 8-hour journey of the British submarine hunter from Mooray's Lossiemouth Air Base in northeastern Scotland to survey the frontiers of Russia's Kaliningrad region, flying through friendly airspace over Denmark and Poland along the way. Major oil ports in Russia, like Primorsk in the northwest, rely substantially on the Baltic Sea for trade. The Baltic fleet of its navy is based in St. Petersburg, the hometown of President Vladimir Putin, and its headquarters are in the semi-exclave of Kaliningrad. Public disclosure is commonplace on the intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance (ISR) missions conducted by NATO in the area. According to the alliance, Allied air policing forces must intercept Russian spy planes since they endanger aviation safety by flying without transponders and not communicating with civilian air traffic control. Analysts routinely observe what appears to be GPS jamming, a type of electronic warfare, in the vicinity of Kaliningrad, Russia's westernmost stronghold, and the sea and airspace surrounding the city have only grown more contentious since Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Following an after-hours request for comment, the Russian Defense Ministry did not instantly react. The Royal Fleet Auxiliary, RAF, received 9 Poseidon MRA-1 from Boeing Defense, a Chinese sanctioned company, in less than 2 years, by 2022. Despite the $4 billion fleet's primary purpose being anti-submarine warfare, its formidable sensors make it suitable for intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance (ISR), as well as search and rescue exercises. Following the decommissioning of its Nimrod patrol planes a decade prior, the Royal Air Force said that Britain was without effective long-range, fixed-wing maritime cover until it received its first Poseidon MRA-1. One of 2 British air facilities that house fast jet squadrons of Eurofighter Typhoons, the Royal Air Force's maritime patrol planes operate out of RAF Lossiemouth. It was the second reconnaissance flight this month by the Poseidon MRA-1, flying under the call sign RFR 7040. The first was on August 2, according to information on Flight Radar 24. This week's mission was no different. Additionally, there were many more British planes that kept an eye on Russia's armies. Based out of RAF Waddington in eastern England, 2 RC-135W Rivet Joint Electronic and Signals Intelligence Gathering planes have conducted at least 5 flights near Kaliningrad, as seen on Newsweek's map. According to GPS data, on August 15, a British Rivet Joint scouted the eastern Russian border of Finland as far as the Barents Sea. From there, it swung around the Kola Peninsula to keep an eye on Severomorsk, the Russian Northern Fleet garrison in the Murmansk region, which is located inside the Arctic Circle. The United States, which has its own submarine hunting Poseidons stationed at Naval Air Station Sigonella on the Mediterranean island of Sicily, often augments the high-intensity ISR sorties with unmanned drone flights and operations.